Hi guys, if you're new here, welcome to the Reykjavik review, where I normally review foreign language TV series and films and talk about foreign languages with a particular emphasis on Nordic stuff because I speak a bit of Swedish, I like it, I'm interested in it. So if that stuff interests you, then hang around, check out my other videos, subscribe, that kind of thing. If you're a regular, I hope you enjoy my branching out. So I came across this preview the other day for a movie coming out soon called Midsommar, spelled in Swedish, which is cool. As an Australian who's been to about 7 Swedish festivals now, I'd like to see it, but I don't think I can because I don't really do horror. I wish I could, and it's fine while I'm watching it. I can endure about 2 hours of an elevated heart rate thinking, don't go in there. No, just don't open that door. And definitely don't look under the covers. You're better off not knowing. I can deal with that. It's the next 3 to 6 months of my ruined life that I cannot deal with. That is the problem. And honestly, I've never even tried one of these kind of new school horror movies where it's like they turn real life into a horror movie like The Babadook or Hereditary. I'm not even going there. I've never tried it. I think it sounds like incredible, amazing filmmaking, and I wish I could appreciate it, but I also want to enjoy my life. However, there is some stuff in this preview that I'd like to discuss, so nu kör vi.
I told you that I want to go to that festival in Sweden.
No, you said it would be cool to go.
Yeah, and then
My wife and I have this discussion every time I want to go to a Swedish thing, and that's just in Sydney.
That's all.
Dude, she needs a therapist. You've been wanting out of this stupid relationship for like a year now.
And don't forget about all of the beautiful Swedish women you'll meet in June.
So this guy is Swedish, and he's just like, and don't forget all the beautiful women from my race that you'll meet in June. Like, he's shamelessly saying that his race is better looking than Americans. Dude, no wonder the trip goes wrong, seriously.
babe, what's happening? Danny.
I was so very sorry to hear about what happened.
I'm sorry.
See, this is what I mean. Real life stuff. Dude. Yeah, this looks fun.
Danny to come to Sweden.
You know what she's been going through.
Christian says you've got this special week planned.
Okay, this shot here is really interesting because it's in the preview, but it's not explained any further other than that it's creepy looking because it's upside down. But it tells me that there might be a bit of a political undertone, which is found in a lot of like traditional Nordic noir. What it says is, on that sign, stop mass immigration to Helsingland, vote for a free North this August. So it's essentially kind of an anti-immigration right-wing-ish message. And I'm guessing in the movie a Swede will explain that to us, but it's interesting already in the preview that Swedes can see details that other people cannot see.
Sort of a crazy festival, special ceremonies and dress.
That guy looks so Nordic.
Unbelievable.
So they walk onto a grass field full of Swedes wearing white, which is true, that is what they do, but the Americans are like, wow, unbelievable. I don't see what's supposed to be so amazing about that. If it were me, I'd just be like, look at all these people to speak Swedish to.
Welcome and happy Midsummer. Skål!
What time is it?
9 p.m.
That can't be right. The sky is blue.
That gets me every time. This line is like Chaucer or Shakespeare's sonnets or something. It's only 8 words, but there is so much to talk about here. Okay, putting aside the cheesy as delivery of, that can't be right, the sky is still blue. Like, I've no doubt this movie will be convincing and scary, but that line is cheesy as, man. Putting that aside, that is just a weird way to express the fact that it is still daytime. Surely you'd say it's still light or the sun is still up. The sky is still blue is a very roundabout way of getting to that point. Secondly, I know that they are probably trying to portray him as the stupid American tourist, but is it really that much of an unheard of phenomenon? Like, everyone knows that about the far north and the far south, don't they? There have been multiple movies with that concept of like a midnight sun at their core. You don't even have to go to Sweden. Insomnia is one such movie. It's an American movie. It is really not that unknown as a concept. And then there is the fact that this guy is at Swedish Midsummer. Like, he went to Sweden for Midsummer. Did no one tell him that that's what would happen? That's literally what the celebration is about. For the smart Americans out there who wonder why the rest of the world think you guys are stupid, you can blame lines like that. It's not your fault, it's lines like that.
What is like here?
How long have you two been together?
Just over 3.5 years?
4 years.
Really?
Which way are you going?
What do you think?
It's like another world.
Now the music starts.
Tomorrow's a big day.
Tomorrow's a big day. Well, it's a long day, literally. Sorry, but why is it that we generally seem to find that notion of the sun never setting much scarier than the other way round? Because in winter, the sun doesn't rise, or in the middle of winter. Why is it that eternal light seems to be a much scarier concept than eternal darkness? And I say that because I can think of at least 10 series, movies, books that play on that concept, but I cannot think of a single one where it's night all the time and that's the thing. Comment if you know of a story that is predicated on the sun never rising.
What is it?
It has special properties.
What am I going through?
We just need to acclimate.
Hang on, it's night. It mustn't be that far north. Oh, that woman is so scary. She is so clearly Swedish when you look at her face, and there is one of her at every Swedish gathering I've been to. They're always between about 50 and 70. They do not speak English, and that's fine, but when I say something to them in Swedish that is super banal, like I came by train or something, they always smile at you like, "Alltså, du har inget sätt att ta dig hem."
Absolutely not.
What's happening?
They do like big tables, I have noticed that.
That's why you look so guilty right now, because you know.
We only do this every 90 years.
It's funny, musical scores, even well-known ones, do not get nearly enough recognition for how much they bring to a film or a preview. Like, this score is providing 80% of the freakiness here. It is incredible score writing. To get the idea, watch this with the sound down, or even better, with some ragtime or something over the top. It's actually quite funny, and if you change just a couple of shots, this could be a Sweden tourism ad. You know, come to Sweden, disembowel a bear.
I was most excited for you to come.
I love that last shot because there is nothing sinister in it at all. That is a midsummer maypole. That is what it looks like. And it just shows that Ari Aster has probably gone to the legitimate Midsummer in Sweden. Probably had a great time because they are actually really nice, the food's amazing, and they're not at all frightening. The only thing that's frightening is how much Swedes drink. That is actually a bit worrying. But you can tell that Ari Aster has looked at the whole festival, which is totally a tame, good fun thing, and thought, that festival would make an awesome horror movie if it was just that little bit weirder, which I'm sure it will. That preview is sufficiently scary, but still, come on, that can't be right, the sky's still blue. As if you're a regular here, I hope you liked this different format. I was just trying to do something a little bit different. You can still look forward to reviews of foreign movies and series. I'm not sure I'll see this one. I might if I'm feeling masochistic or if my friend talks me into it and it comes to a cinema near me. I don't think it'll help much with my motivation to learn Swedish. Speaking of motivation, thank you so much to all the people who have subscribed and left positive comments. I really appreciate your help, guys. You are helping me to feel motivated to make more of these things, and I will have more coming soon. As I've probably said in one of the other videos, if you've watched them, I'm filming 6 today, so there's going to be a lot coming out in the next 2 weeks, so look forward to those wherever you are, whatever language you call your own. I hope you enjoy this. See you next time.